Hi everyone, my name is Sima. Welcome back to my channel. This week's video is going to be another Queer Eye update. This is just a video in a series where I talk about my progress over the course of the past month, and I kind of look at it through the lens of the different Queer Eye guys. Sorry if you guys can hear my dog chomping on a bone in the background. She's likes to do that during these videos. I think it's her act of protest that she's not getting any attention. She starts chomping on bones really, really loudly. Anyway, if you want to learn more about the series, I will be popping a playlist somewhere in the corner, and you can click on that to learn more and see the rest of my journey. Today is August 2nd. It's only been like 3 weeks since my last one because I did my last update a little bit late. So I don't have a whole lot to update you guys about, but I did want to keep this one on time, especially because it's the penultimate one before the last update. So I am going to do my best to get through it as quickly as possible. So let's just jump right in, starting with Bobby like we normally do. That's house stuff. I vacuumed and Swiffered pretty thoroughly a couple times, but like Luna's shedding super hard because the weather is so hot and because the weather is changing, the seasons are changing. So I'm probably going to try to do another good one this week because like the house is still covered in fur balls. I put the rug down that I said I wanted to do last month by the door, and I taped it all back down. Hopefully it lasts, even though Luna keeps going to claw at it again. I have another rug that I kind of want to figure out either how to like clean really thoroughly without having to pay someone else to do it, or just get rid of because it kind of smells horrible, because I've had it since Luna was a puppy and she's like pissed on it a couple times, and like I've done like the typical like enzyme cleaners and stuff, but it hasn't had like a deep rug clean. So I kind of need to figure out how to clean that or just get rid of it. It's like a cheap IKEA rug, one of those like circle little ones. So like it's not like the biggest deal in the world if I have to get rid of it, but I want to figure out something to do with it because I just don't like it's first of all, it's just dirty looking, and then it just like it smells, especially when it gets hot. So like it's kind of gross and TMI, but I want to deal with it. My ideal dream would be to have like a big ruggable rug, because there's other ones that have like 2 layers and you can peel the top layer off and throw it in the washing machine. Like, that would be the ideal, but like those rugs are so expensive, but I want one like so badly. I did get a new fan because my fan that I currently have is dying a little bit. I think I've had it for like a good few years, and it wasn't like a really expensive fan to begin with. And I also think probably the dog hair that has been absorbed into its like mechanisms, like the internal components, has probably like dulled it a little bit. So I want to try cleaning it out, but I also just bought a new fan because I was at Shoppers picking up my meds, and I saw one that was originally $40 and it was on clear out for 20, and there was one left, so I figured it was probably like an okay, like enough fan to pay 20 bucks for, so I grabbed that. I haven't assembled it yet though, so that's kind of a goal for this month. And then also, now that Chelsea has moved out, one of my roommates, I have all this space in the back room that if the other girls don't want to store things in, which I don't think, like they seem to have all their stuff already stored upstairs, I might like put some shelves up in there and move some stuff that I don't use as often to that back area and just keep it there. Especially stuff that I'm not going to reach for often. I'm thinking about moving my nail polish there because like I have a lot of nail polish, and there's like brands I reach for more than others, and I feel like the stuff I reach for less I could always like put into that room. Or I don't know, like I buy a lot of excess. Like when I have like access to a car, I'll buy a lot of like toilet paper or paper towel, because like I'm like, I'd rather just get a lot at once and then store it than keep it like going and getting like smaller or less economical bags. So I feel like if I can like make a good storage situation in the back there, I can move a bunch of stuff into that back room and have less clutter out here. So that's a thing I want to do. I think that's it on the Bobby front. Moving on to Antoni, that's like food. I don't have a whole lot of updates on that front. Like I said last month, I've just been on this keto meal kit. It comes every week. It's been really good. I've been enjoying the meals. I don't have a whole lot to say about that. I've still been getting veggies with my roommates every month. That's also, or sorry, every week, and that's also been really nice. Fucking love garlic scapes. Get a farm, get garlic scapes near you. They're so great. And I guess one fun thing is Metro, they have these mojito mocktails, and I got 2 to try, and they're interesting. Like they're not like, they're good, but not in the way that makes you want to chug like 7 of them, which I kind of like because I feel like that imitates the true alcohol experience of like just delicately sipping instead of chugging, which I know some people also chug, but you know what I mean? Like usually alcohol kind of has that like you sip it slow thing going on, like especially I feel like stuff with like harder liquor, unless you're doing like a shot, but I don't know how alcohol works. But anyway, I like it. I feel like for occasions where other people are going to be drinking, I kind of want to get more, but I don't know if I just would have it in my house just to like drink for fun. But I'm glad I got 2 to try out. I know they have other stuff from that brand too. Like they've got like, what is it called? Rum and tonic? Gin and tonic. Gin and tonic. I don't know what I'm talking about. They have like a gin and tonic, and then like a different kind of gin and tonic, and then like a Moscow Mule. They're all mocktails. So I don't know if I want to try the other ones because I've never, like I've had like a mocktail mojito before. Somebody's made one for me at a bar, but I don't know what any of those other ones are supposed to taste like, or if I would like them in mocktail form. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, maybe I'll ask one of my drinking friends to be like, hey, what does this taste like? And should I try the mocktail version? If I do, I'll get it. I don't know what gin tastes like but I know the brand also just makes like mocktail gin, or like, I don't know what it's called, but it's basically for making like gin based drinks without gin. I don't know what it is, but they just make like that, I guess, if you wanted to like make your own mocktails. So exciting events. Moving on to tan, so it's like fashion. I don't have a lot of updates there either. Like I said last month, I've gotten a couple things to like survive, but not a whole lot because I'm trying to like downsize. I've been doing really well on kind of just getting stuff to survive and being, sorry, my brain is so scattered. Just like getting clothes that I need to like survive being a little bit bigger, but not like investing too much money into it, or getting stuff that I want to keep like long term because I'm hoping I will not need them long term. It's been really sweaty because of how hot it is. So I've been just kind of like not, I don't want to do anything, which means I'm not really putting on clothes either. I haven't continued, I did finally put like all my sweaters in a bag and put those away, although I'm gonna have to pull them out in like 2 or 3 months. But I kind of like the idea of like seasonally rotating my wardrobe instead of having everything up and taking up space. I think it'll be easier to make decisions when I don't have like a pile of stuff hanging that like shouldn't even factor into the decision making process, but I still have to like go by and go look and be like, hey, do I want to wear this? Moving on to JVN, so like grooming, hair, etc., makeup. I bought a new hairbrush. I think I mentioned this in my Ulta video, but I got a Tangle teaser. It's great. It does what a hairbrush needs. I needed a new brush. There was a Tangle teaser. I've heard Tangle teasers are good. They are. It's been great. I did buy some new makeup. Like I said, Ulta video if you want to watch it. There should be a link popping up somewhere. And that Menagerie Cosmetics order I made last month hasn't come in yet, but I think it's gonna be here soon, so stay tuned for a video on that, but I'm excited. I do want to kind of, maybe when Elena's here, we can go through my makeup and do like a really massive declutter, because there's stuff I just have not touched and I will not be touching, and I know I will not be touching, that I should not just like keep because I'm swept up in the 2016 makeup culture idea of having a beauty room and drawers full of makeup, because that's a very archaic, capitalist driven idea and concept, and I need to free my mind and declutter some things and maybe do some project pans. Like I really need to do some, like I need to pan some things like conceptually. I know like it seems unrealistic to pan some stuff, but I feel like I need to commit to it. Like I know my Hourglass palette that I got last Christmas already, like the bronzer, because I use that bronzer a lot, is already like near pan. So like I know it can be done, I just need to commit to it. I also got the new nail polish because everybody's dropping nail polish lines. And by everybody I just mean like Christine Simply Nailogical and Kathleen Lights' Lights Lacquer. Those are the only 2 people I buy nail polish from these days, and yet I can't keep up with the releases. I don't know how like polish junkies who like stock indie makeup brands or indie nail polish brands do it, because like just those 2 brands, I'm like struggling to keep up with their releases and being a completionist the way I am. So like power to those people. I also don't know where they store everything, which like pot, kettle, I have so much makeup and so much nail polish, but like truly I don't understand it. Teeth brushing is the same as it was last month, which is like solidly mediocre. And I did paint my nails, but it's all come off again, so I do want to paint them again this month. I've just had like such a lack of energy, and I'll get into that when I talk about like mental health stuff, but it's just been really hard to like do anything, even stuff I want to do. I feel like my mood has been really, not like actively bad, but just really like everything just feels difficult. So yeah, moving on, let's just move on to Karamo. He is going to be the bulk of the video as usual. I'm busy. He's like health. I'm so all over the place, I'm so sorry. He's like mental health, culture, social stuff, hobbies, kind of everything. I'm busy getting ready for school. It starts in like a little over a month. And I'm really nervous about it, but I really hope I can do it. It sucks because I know my presence on the internet. Hashtag internet, hashtag influencer, hashtag girl boss, hashtag gamer girl, hashtag content creator, hashtag whatever you want to call it. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me in this video. Anyway, I'm just kind of bummed because I know I'm gonna have to like not do consistent weekly YouTube videos. I know I'm gonna have to like cut down on Twitch streaming quite a bit, and it's kind of a bummer because I've really been enjoying doing those things. I'm not gonna like disappear forever. It's just I'm not gonna have a consistent schedule. Like I'm just gonna kind of appear and disappear when I can, and like I'm hoping maybe that'll give me more time to work on like longer form videos that like require more time, because I won't have the pressure of needing to meet a certain schedule, so I can put out more content that's like requires more effort. But I'm just worried I'm just like not going to have the energy to do it at all, and I'm gonna abandon it, which I don't want to do because I've been doing this for so long, and I don't know, I'm proud of the strides I have made on the internet. But yeah, I'm getting ready for school. Speaking of streaming, my stream schedule has been off for like 2 months now, which sucks. It's just really hard when I have such low energy and then I can't get my sleep schedule fixed. I'm still waiting on that fucking sleep study referral from February. I still haven't had my sleep study, and it's stressing me out because like I wanted to get that done and sorted. Like if I actually have like a sleep disorder that's keeping me from being able to sleep properly, to get that sorted before I start school. and it doesn't seem like it's going to happen, which is fucking great, I guess. Hi, Luna. Hi, Luna. Luna's over here. So that's not great. But yeah, my sleep schedule's been really off, but I have been having fun with it. I did finally finish FNAF 2, nights 3, 4, and 5. I have no hopes of beating night 6 of either FNAF game, the first one or the second one, let alone the custom nights. I'm a realistic person. I don't think I can do it. But so I'm gonna consider those games beat. And maybe we'll try to do the other nights in my spare time, but definitely not on stream. But I am excited because my next 2 big Saturday spooky nights, or spooky days, I can't speak. My next 2 spooky Saturdays are going to be really fun because I'm going to be trying to do like extra long streams, and I'm going to do Until Dawn and The Quarry, and I'm just going to go all day until I beat both games. So this Saturday and the Saturday after that. I'm excited for that because it's like a fun little stream event. But yeah, I'm just bummed that I can't keep my schedule and I'm going to have to like do other stuff. Like I said, mental health bad. Sleep still horrible, and I think that's a big part of what's affecting like my cognitive function and my ability to think, my energy levels, just like I feel like my days are so not productive because I'm just so tired, and like, even when I'm not tired I feel like, or when I'm not like asleep, I feel so groggy and like not able to do anything. So it's just not good. And then my doctor went on mat leave, which was kind of annoying because we had like stuff to talk about. Like I was supposed to do a blood test, which I did, and everything was normal, by the way. But then I had to go to do a follow-up and talk about some other stuff. But then when I went to book the follow-up, they were like, oh, she's on mat leave now. So I had to like book with like the person that's filling in for her. But I don't know if that person is like, well, they were like, I can't talk about this with you because I'm also leaving in a couple of weeks, so you should talk about it with the other person that's replacing me, and because they can monitor you long term. And I'm just kind of like, it's frustrating because I'm like, I don't, like, obviously, like, I'm not mad my doctor is on maternity leave. I think everybody should have mat leave, but it is kind of annoying that like, I don't know, I keep having to like restart with people that like, yeah, they have my charts, but they don't really like know me or know my history, and I'm gonna have to keep like re-explaining things to them, so that's kind of frustrating. But I did discuss some other stuff. I did get some recommendations on some things. In terms of media consumption, I would see the League of Superpets with my brother because he likes DC and I like animals. It was very fun. I was not expecting it to be as funny as it was, considering it's like a kid's movie, but it made me laugh. I thought the jokes were quite good. The characters were so cute. I want a Crypto the Super Dog and a PB the Wonder Pig. I want one. She was very cute. Ace was great. They were all great. Like every single character was so great. I loved the evil guinea pigs. I loved the little cat. It was really funny. I quite liked it. I still haven't, I know last month I wanted to watch Umbrella Academy and Stranger Things, like the newest seasons of both, and I still want to do that. I just like literally have not had any energy to do anything, so that's kind of stressful. I also said last month that I needed to contact my therapist to set up an appointment because we didn't do that last time I talked to her, and then I didn't do that, so I need to fucking do that. And also maybe book a massage. I said I was gonna do that last month too, and then I didn't. I know by last month I mean like 3 weeks ago, but still. I feel like there's a lot of things I need to do, and like August is like my last month to really get it together before like shit really hits the fan, and I'm like too busy to like breathe or function or do anything, so I don't know. Hopefully we can do that this month. I did return those books to the library that I said I was gonna return, and thus in turn I was able to check out those books in the library that I said I needed, including the book I want to read before I start school to hopefully get me ready for school, and then a couple just other books that I thought looked interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna end up reading them, but I thought it would be optimistic to check them out of the library, and hopefully this time I will return them before they are overdue. And the one last frustrating thing for me is my boss. I've sent her 3 emails, and I've needed answers for these emails for like several weeks now, and she hasn't responded to any of them, and it's like starting to stress me out. And I keep nudging her, and I'm like, hey, can you answer my emails? But she still hasn't done it. She's even acknowledged that I've nudged her. She's like, oh, thanks for reminding me, and then doesn't answer them. But I don't want to like ruin our relationship by like getting anyone higher up involved, but I'm also like, I need answers to these emails, so I don't know what to do. It's kind of stressful. Please send help. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I know it's probably like way shorter than usual, but I just haven't had, it's been not that long since the last one, and I haven't really had a lot of updates because I've just been feeling kind of crummy. But, oh, the other thing is I went to New York with my roommate for like a morning. Not New York, sorry. Niagara Falls. I don't know why I said New York. I guess I was thinking of like the state of New York. But yeah, I went to Niagara Falls. Like I said, we went to Ulta, went to Petco. It was quite fun. But also I have really bad pet fever. Like I really want to adopt a cat because I just think Luna needs a friend. And since the roommate with a pet thing didn't work out, I'm like, okay, well, apparently you want something done, you gotta do it yourself. So I really want to get Luna a pet, but I don't want to get Luna a pet. I want to get a pet that will be a friend for Luna, which I guess would be Luna's pet. But I also have to see if it's like economically viable, considering I have credit card debt again, because every time my mental health is super bad, your girl impulse purchases really badly, so it's kind of not good. Anyway, okay, so goals for August. Keep cleaning the house, read the book I need for school, and maybe some of the others. Keep working out. I did say I haven't done as much this month because Mickey also hasn't been working out as much this month, but I have been doing a couple workouts this month when my friend Mickey has been doing them, which if you don't know what that means, watch the previous Queer Eye video, I explain it. prep for school, assemble that fan I bought, paint my nails again, figure out the storage room situation, and maybe go for a massage and book therapy. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, this video was kind of all over the place. If you liked it somehow, please hit the thumbs up button. If you want to follow me on other social media platforms, you can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, and of course on Twitch. And if you want to hang out with me in other videos, I post new videos every Wednesday for now. So please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys all next week. Bye!